PoppyK, create, craft and make paper jewelry and challenges to break. PoppyK, create, craft and make. PoppyK, subscribe, like.
To my channel, my name is Katie. I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to be doing the sides of the drawer. I've glued in the other bottles on either side, and I just wanted to show this is what we're going to be doing today, is how to achieve this fantastic brick sort of effect. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So all I'm using is polyfiller, a stencil. Now I think this one's from Viva, I think it's from Viva Craft. There's nothing on it, but I'm sure it is from there. So some polyfiller, that we're going to go over it with my decoupage, and I need to get my palette knife. I've got a palette knife and whatever inks you have, but you'll see that at the end. So we're going to start from the top, and I'm literally just going to grab my polyfiller, and we're going to squeeze a line down there. And remember, it doesn't have to be neat because we're creating a little bit of a spooky sort of look here. I'll just pop the lid back on. Of course, you can use texture paste and things if you have. I haven't got that, so I'm just using polyfiller because that's what I had. So I'm now using my palette knife. It's a good palette knife. It's got a good bit of flex to it. And all I'm doing is I'm filling in the gaps. Not 100%, just little bits if you want to do little bits. If you want it to be perfectly neat, then you can. You do you, so to speak. I'm just going to scrape, scrape, scrape. And then we'll go over to the other side. Okay. Let that get nice and spread. And then we're going to have to let that dry. I'll do the second half as well. So you're going to have to let that dry anyway. I'm just going to take that off. Okay, ready for the reveal. Boom. And then I'll just pop back down here. As I say, it doesn't really matter too much about how neat it is, because remember, we're creating a spooky vignette. So we just want it to be nice and spooky. I'll have to get some more polyfiller, just a tiny bit. Okay. And then get rid of that dog. And just keep on spreading, keep on spreading. So we're just spreading your texture paste, polyfiller, whatever it is you're using, across the template. And that's basically it. So we're going to let that dry now, and because it's white, it's going to take on some really good colour. So I'm just going to let that dry. I'm going to clean up all my bits and pieces, and once this is dry we can colour it out. Right, so we are all dry now, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to get an array of brown inks. So we've got Memento, I've got this Dovecraft one here, and I'm going to use a little bit of walnut stain as well. So first I'll go in with the walnut stain, and I'm using the shaving brush, and all I'm doing is I'm just rubbing that on there. And then first I'll just catch all those little nooks and crannies with it on both sides. And I don't know if you can see, but that texture looks so good. Okay, so just carry on just a couple more coats of that. Just circular motions, making sure you're getting every little bit covered. So that's a little bit of Timmy or Ranger. Then I'm going to go in with the Memento. Darken it up a little bit more. You see it's starting to get a bit darker. It looks really light on camera, but it is actually getting a lot darker. Just keep popping on the colour, and if you want, you can just go straight in with the pad, obviously depending on how juicy it is. So that's that one there, and then this one, it really is really juicy, this Dovecraft one. So I just lightly, but maybe with a little bit of force, put that on, because it'll actually go onto the paint as well, so it gives it a really nice look. And then use my trusty brush and just blend that all in. And can you see how that instantly changes? So we're just building up layer upon layer on the brickwork. And then just, you can stipple it in if you wish. Now I'm going to let that sort of dry into there, because it is quite tacky, and then I'll probably put on a little bit of black as well. So we'll get a little bit of black in there too. So again, just some black Memento, and then just to add like a little bit of soot or something, a soot effect. And then we can seal all of this with the deco patch. And that's basically what I did on the other side. So that's another part of this vignette. Ready to go. So if you want to, again, I'm just go in with the actual pad. And I think I need to get some more black ink. But you see, just drag that down and it darkens it all up. It does look really dark on here, but it looks really light on the telly, on the screen there. So then all I would go ahead and do then is literally add in or add on my deco patch, and then it will then look like this. So that's all I would do to the other side there now. I'm debating whether to do the back, because obviously the back's going to be facing out to the window, so I might do something a little bit more on the back. But that's what we've got on the sides, which I love. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'd love to see if you do something a little bit like this. Don't worry about that either. I did manage to get some on there, but that's fine. I can sand that off and repaint it, or just leave it as is. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.